You'll see that Milwaukee is a baseball town. While the Braves left in 1965, it didn't take long for the city to welcome baseball back in 1970 when the Milwaukee Brewers played their first game at Milwaukee County Stadium. Fast forward 55 years and the team is fresh off their best regular season ever with hopes of winning it all. The crew has only made it to the World Series one other season back in 1982. Lance Allen sits down with the heart and soul of that team, a Wisconsin native who's hoping this current batch of players can rewrite history.
I like the style of baseball they play, and
all these years later, state native Jim Gantner is etched in Brewers history.
You're the answer to a trivia question. There's one of 4 Wisconsin natives that played their entire Major League Baseball career with the Brewers. You, Augie, he's here today. Willie Mueller,
Willie, yeah.
He's here today. And Matt Erickson played 4 games for the Brewers.
Oh, Matt got 4 games?
And Matt got 4 games.
I know he played for the team, so that's great. I'm one of 4, so.
The pride of Eden, Gantner, or Gumby as teammates called him, is still Wisconsin's direct link to the 82 Brewers.
You're always described as the heart and soul of the 82 Brewers.
Baseman Jim Gantner.
How much pride do you take in that?
I take a lot of pride, playing for the state of Wisconsin, playing for Brewers, and getting drafted by them, spending my entire career with the Brewers, and I'm very blessed. It's the highlight of your career, getting at a World Series, and you're at your highest moments, and it's happened so quick that everybody as a kid dreams about playing in the World Series, and I got to play in the World Series with the home team, and like I said, you're high, and then when we lost the 7th game, you're completely down.
Rips it to right.
We had speed. We didn't use our speed as much as we could have because we had guys hitting a lot of home runs. We had guys hitting for average, and we had a good defense, good pitching staff, and we just had a complete team. And we didn't play up our potential a couple of those games in the World Series, but that's baseball, and we had Pete Ladd, and he's a great closer and got us there, and we definitely missed Raleigh Fingers. We had to lead 5 out of 7 games, and I think if we'd had Raleigh with Pete Ladd, it would have made a big difference.
The second baseman had a special bond with Hall of Famers Robin Yount and Paul Molitor, and a special language all his own.
Kind of like Yogi Bear, and I don't realize I say them until like Robin or Paulie, they'll catch me every time. So you realize what you just said? And I said, no, not really. And then I said, oh man, I didn't say that, did I? And we had a obstruction on the bases,
Yeah.
Guy ran into me and I yelled, construction, construction, instead of obstruction. So that was a good one. And I didn't realize I said construction. And Robin says, oh my gosh. He came in after the inning and says, hey, you should have heard him out there. And everybody said, what do you mean? He said, he was hollering construction, construction, instead of obstruction,
But now Gantner says it's time to make history of history.
It's an honor to be, recognized yet for 82. That shows you how serious the fans are in Milwaukee and the state of Wisconsin. But I want 82 to be over with, and I want to see this current team get to the World Series and win it. And I want to see it for the fans, for the players, for the organization. So I want to see them win the World Series. They don't need to talk about us. I want that team to be talked about. Put 82 to rest, and still have all the great memories. But I want Milwaukee to remember this team that hopefully is going to win the World Series.
Just like the way this small-town Wisconsin kid did 4+ decades ago.
I tried to, go out there and play hard, and when you play in Milwaukee, that's all people want to see is somebody out there playing hard. They'll never boo you. They'll, always cheer for you, and that's what this team is. They got a bunch of scrappers on it and hard-nosed players, and they're fun to watch. And like I said, pitching and defense win games, and that's what they're doing.
In Lake Geneva, Lance Allen, CBS 58 Sports.